Are we live? Oh, I think I accidentally went live before I was quite ready.
Oh.
Well, hello, everybody. Okay, let's get this camera turned around. And I'm going to go over to the quilt, Paula, okay?
Okay.
Okay, hi, everybody. No.
Whoa. Hello.
Hi, Christine.
This is different.
Okay, so here we are, another month, another block, and I literally just got into the store, so I'm not even sure what block Paula is doing today.
Down on the right.
Third down on the right. I'm gonna guess this guy. You know, from a distance, really what stands out is this diagonal thing going on there. It kind of really pops, and I'm not sure why. We are early, Linda, because I accidentally went live before I'd even typed in, you don't want to know. Anyway, it was a mistake, but here we are. So we're just rolling with it. It is a beautiful quilt, isn't it? Okay, so Paula, you want to get in the screen?
Sure.
Means it's like all over the place now.
Hello.
So yeah,
But now on time.
We're definitely on time. People are a little shocked about how on time we were.
Yeah.
I think we were actually early.
A little bit, 2 minutes or so. That's kind of
Yeah,
shocking.
we were definitely earlier than what I was ready for.
Yeah, same.
So so here we are.
Okay.
How many blocks is this now?
This is block 9.
Wow.
We did 2 blocks last month.
Okay.
So we are a month ahead.
Okay.
And perhaps we will do 2 more blocks next month
Okay.
so that we can finish early to give everybody time to finish it before Christmas, because that's what a lot of people have asked for.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds great.
So-
Thank you, Julie. It was great seeing you too.
Okay, so this is the block we are doing today.
Okay.
The 4 colors are red, pink, gray, and green.
Kind of more of a dull. There's no yellow in it.
No yellow
or no
yeah,
the light pink.
or light
Yeah.
green or anything. It's more the darker. But
Yeah.
but when you put it all together,
It looks
it
great.
all blends.
It looks great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna do. So we have a giveaway.
Okay.
Why am I on this side of the camera?
Well, because it kind of accidentally happened.
Okay, we can do this. I can do this. Okay, this is this really cute woven bee trivet.
It is a trivet.
Okay.
Val did that one.
Yes.
Mhm.
And who are we giving this to?
We are giving.
We talked about this.
Oh, we looked up for the comments and we.
Who? Sarah McKinney.
That's it, Sarah
Yeah.
McKinney.
Wow, we're getting old, Kate.
Yeah, we're getting
It's been
really
a whole
old.
10 minutes. We
It
talked
was.
about that.
It was like 10 minutes ago. I love how we're both like trying to coach each other on.
Yeah.
Do you remember how to put the block together?
I do.
Okay, that's
I do.
good.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
then we're good.
Okay, we can do this.
Yes,
Yep.
we got it.
Put on our big girl underpants. We can do this.
Yes, we got
Okay,
it.
Sarah McKinney, you are the winner. We will put this in your bag.
Okay, actually, we'll send it to Littleton.
Yeah, this is really cute.
It is. Val did that, I think, as an in-store demo.
Yeah, it's super cute.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And it's a trivet, so Patrick really liked it too.
Yeah, that's true. So what else do we need to talk about? This weekend is,
Nothing.
isn't it FT?
It is FTCU
is this weekend.
with Nancy.
Yes.
Also, Patrick, Matt, Cindy, and myself will be heading off to Baby Luck Convention to see all that is new out at Baby Luck. So we're super excited about that.
Are you gonna like?
We will do a FaceTime.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll have Amanda or Christine post a time once we figure out what's a good time in our schedule to go live. I do have the microphones packed ready.
Okay. Excellent.
So we should be good with that. And we will come live, but we'll let you all know when we're going to come live.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we show this?
What's
The
in your
Riley
hand? Absolutely.
We just did this as our class today in Thornton, so it's on my mind. So this is the new Riley Blake. We've showed it a couple of times
Uh-huh.
for next year.
We only, I think, have 3 or 4 available
Okay.
because we've had to pre-order these and the cutoff date is gone. So if anybody's interested in doing this, let us know straight away.
Okay.
It's $34.99 per month.
And you need to be able to commit to the whole year.
You have to commit to the whole year, yes.
And if you commit to the whole year and you buy the kits, then you can come to the store once a month to the class for free.
Absolutely.
And we just had that today, and it was really fun.
Yeah. So super cute. It is called Our Town. And it's got like one big center block.
Kind of like the town center.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Okay.
Yep.
Excellent. Okay. All right. I have 2 jokes.
Okay, perfect.
They're kind of story jokes.
Okay.
But they're both really funny.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, this is really funny.
I want to get out of the sun.
Okay.
There.
All right. An extremely modest man was in the hospital for a series of tests, the last of which had left his bodily systems extremely upset, to say the least. Upon making several false alarms, I asked if this was okay, by the way, and I was approved. So
Okay.
upon making several false alarm trips to the bathroom, he decided the latest episode was another and stayed put. He suddenly filled his bed with diarrhea and was embarrassed beyond his ability to remain rational. It's like a bad dream. In a complete loss of composure, he jumped out of the bed, gathered up the bed sheets, and threw them out the hospital window. A drunk was walking by the hospital when the sheets landed on him. He started yelling, cursing, and swinging his arms violently, trying to get the unknown things off, and ended up with the soiled sheets in a tangled pile at his feet. As the drunk stood there, unsteady on his feet, staring down at the sheets, a hospital security guard, barely containing his laughter, and who had watched the whole incident, walked up and asked, "What the heck is going on here?" The drunk, still staring down, replied, "I think I just beat the crap out of a ghost."
Oh my gosh.
Poor guy.
That's too funny.
Okay, here's the second one, okay?
Okay.
All right, now we're going to go sew.
Okay.
A gynecologist had become fed up with malpractice insurance and HMO paperwork and was burned out. Hoping to try another career where skillful hands would be beneficial, he decided to become a mechanic. He went to the local technical college and then signed up for evening classes, attended diligently, and learned all he could. When the time of the practical exam approached, the gynecologist prepared carefully for weeks and completed the exam with tremendous skill. When the results came back, he was surprised to find that he had obtained a score of 150%. Fearing an error, he called the instructor, saying, "I don't want to appear ungrateful for such an outstanding result, but I wonder if there is an error in the grade." The instructor said, "During the exam, you took the engine apart perfectly, which was worth 50% of the total mark. You put the engine back together again perfectly, which is also worth 50% of the mark." After a pause, the instructor added, "I gave you an extra 50% because you did it all through the muffler, which I've never seen done in my entire career."
Oh
yeah,
my
wah,
gosh.
wah, wah.
Okay, let's go sew.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put this in front so we don't get you sick.
Okay. You know, I always thought that was kind of silly that you guys covered up the camera when you walked around the store, like getting sick. But then I FaceTimed with my granddaughter last week, and she was like running through the house with the camera doing this and this and this. And yeah, I get it now.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I was a little bit nauseous by the time we were done talking after 20 minutes. Okay, so today we are doing block number 9. This block, the directions are up on our website on today's date on the calendar. You can download it. If you're kind of new and you're not familiar with this, this is a block of the month that we started in January called Rocky Mountain Sampler. In January, we put up on the calendar on the website the fabric requirements that you would need if you did not buy the kit, and also kind of some general cutting to prepare yourself to make the quilt for the whole year. And then we also in January gave the very first block number 1, gave the directions for that. So if you're just kind of joining us and you want to join in, you can start back in January.
Okay.
Okay? All right.
Laura, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully your granddaughter gets better here very, very soon.
All right. So this block has the background fabric, and then it has 2 fat 16ths and then 2 more fat 16ths. If you're following along and you're following the colors that I have done and you got the kit was generally the same. We had to swap out a few colors here and there, but today for fat 16th number 1 and 2, I am using green and gray. And then fat 16th 3 and 4 is pink and red.
Okay.
The green and the gray is what makes up the star points around the outside of the star. The red and the pink is what makes the little X here with the 2-inch squares.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're going to do what we've done every month thus far. We are going to start by making the flying geese that go around the outside of the block and the triangle squares that go in all 4 corners.
Okay.
We've done this. This is our 9th time. We are all professionals at this by now.
Yeah.
And I kind of already laid them out. And when I laid them out, I tried to make sure, as we do every month, that these are the flying geese pieces here, that 1, 2, 3, 4 are all different colors.
Okay.
If you don't do that, that's fine, because when you sew all of the blocks all together, all of the colors all mishmash together and you're not going to be able to tell. But if this is something you want to do, you can do the same thing. So we're going to start by just sewing our triangle squares together. And I'm just going to sew with a 1/4 inch seam. I'm going to do my menu of Q2 to move my needle over so I can use my J-foot. And I'm just going to do 1/4 inch seam, and I'm going to sew all these together, and then I'm going to press them open and put them in the corners.
Perfect.
If you've been doing this for all year, you should be able to do this part in your sleep.
Sorry.
Nope, I'm sorry. These all start out at 3 7/8 squares, and then I cut them in half diagonally. So when you sew them together, they should be a 3 1/2 inch square.
That's from the upper top left. Okay.
Right. Yep. That's all.
Trying to help her, and I'm
No, I
probably
appreciate
going to
that.
be. What are you stitching on, Christine?
Halloween.
Christine's doing Halloween. So don't forget our new product launch coming up in the middle of September. So it is September 16th if you are coming to the Thornton store. It will be the 17th for our virtual new products launch. And then, I might be wrong on these dates. It's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday that week. And the Tuesday will be here, the Wednesday will be virtual, and the Thursday will be at our Littleton store.
That's going to be fun.
It's going to be a busy week.
Yes, it is. Okay, top left, top right.
It is really warm out there today. Really warm.
In here too. It's supposed to be cooler next week, I hear. But you're going to be gone. It's part of the week. Yeah, it's supposed to be like in the 70s next week.
Ooh. How did we get so lucky?
Okay. I'll trim off these little tails. If you want, you can take your 3 1/2 inch ruler and measure these up and trim them a little bit if you need to. But they should be pretty spot on. How about that?
Looks good to me.
How about that? Okay, so now we're going to do our flying geese. Main thing to remember is to make them so that the diagonal line is going the right direction, because we want the white to be on the inside
Okay.
of the flying geese.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to do the red, and then we're going to trim and press, and we'll add the green.
Okay.
And I'm going to sew from the straight edge versus the corner. It just seems to feed in the machine better that way when you get started. So that's what I'm going to do.
So you excited to see our new machine? Are you ready to say goodbye to this one? You're not ready to say
I
goodbye?
am not.
No.
I am attached.
I know you are. Paula is very, very attached to the chorus.
And I'm very curious. Have you heard what's different about the new machine that's coming
Ask me
out?
next week.
Okay. I'm very curious to see what's new, what's different, because the chorus already seems kind of like perfect to me. So I can't wait to hear.
You're very welcome, Miss Linda.
I can't wait to hear what's going to be different. I heard rumor of maybe a stitch regulator.
I've also heard that.
But I don't know anything for a fact.
And I will go look at that color number here for you in just a moment. We are going to watch Paula do one of these flying geese. She's going to repeat it for the three other sides. So she's working on this one. She's going to repeat that process for here, here, and here.
Yep.
And I'm going to take you all up and show you some brand new fabric we just got in today.
Okay.
Okay,
Excellent.
I'm going to take this with me.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm going to peek at that color number for you whilst I am doing that. It is 2089. It is called Sea Lagoon. 2089. Madeira, Decora, 12 weight, variegated. Okay, so we literally just got these fabrics in today. There's only 5 of them, but they're so rich in color, so vibrant, and a little bit of a different coloring shading to them. I do have these on the product page as a half-yard bundle. So if anybody is interested in the half-yard bundle, it is on the website, or you can request it on a comment on here. And then we're also going to offer it by number. So if you're interested in ordering by number, I'm going to go over these colors with you. Number 1 is, and they just call it pink. It's actually got a little bit of lavender in it too. Really, really pretty. It's kind of got like a vertical and horizontal lines, but it's also got some shading in there. So these are really, really nice fabrics. Brand new. We just got these in just about an hour ago. The next one down is called Citron. I'm sorry, I was trying to read from the side. So the next color down is Citron. It is a cross between yellow and lime. Very, very bright. The next one is called Teal. And it's got the dark and the lighter teal in there. I'm going to guess this next one is called Green. They are actually calling it dark green. So maybe there's a light green. It's a very true Christmas green. So that one is green. And then the last one is called Cherry. And it's not a Christmas red. It's got a little bit of a maroon color to it and like a pink tint to it. It's almost like a raspberry red. They are really, really pretty colors. So you can let me know if you want any yardage on any of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Or we also have a fat quarter bundle. Not a fat quarter bundle, I'm lying. Just joking. It's a half-yard bundle. So a half-yard bundle. and that is $29.99 for the half-yard bundle. And we are going to go back to Miss Paula.
Okay. Got our flying geese and our triangle squares done. So now we're going to lay out the center.
Okay.
So the red and pink squares run a diagonal through the center of the block. Then we have the green and gray triangles and the background triangles. We're just going to lay these backgrounds so that the long edge is along the outside. Are we going to get more of those colors?
I don't even remember ordering those colors, I'll be honest with you.
Oh.
So I need to find out what other colors are available.
Because it would be awesome to have a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, uh-huh. It's a good blender, isn't it?
It is. It's great. They're beautiful. And they're just different. They're different. It's nice to have something a little bit different.
I like the shading in it.
Yeah.
It's not like a solid color with like a print on it. It's got a little bit of shading
Some
to it.
texture, and they're kind of bold.
They're very vibrant.
Yeah. Okay, so we have laid the green triangles out and the gray triangles out so that like they're every other one. So the green is always on the bottom left of the white triangle and the gray is on the bottom right of the white triangle. And that's it all the way around.
Okay.
So the first thing we're going to do is sew all of the green.
Laura says that she thinks it would be great for Paula to do a quilt using a half-yard bundle. I may have fabricated on exactly what Laura said, but it was something similar to that.
Paula could try to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you go to sew these triangles on, you want to make sure that you line up the bottom edge and the bottom right corner. It is going to overlap, and you want it to overlap.
Okay.
Because when you add the other triangle and you press everything open, that's what's going to give you your 1/4 inch seam allowance up here. So make sure that you line up the bottom and the right bottom corner.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're going to sew down there.
Okay.
Down that diagonal. And we're going to do all 4 greens. Oops, I got to set my 1/4 inch seam here. Okay. My Q2 seam. I moved it to be in the center when I did my flying geese. Okay. So all the greens, so we're going to press them open, and then we're going to sew the grays. Getting ready to get ready.
I like the pink and red together.
I do too.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe how much pink, the color pink, has been incorporated into Christmas.
For sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's kind of new the past couple years, isn't it? Kind of pink and teal too, a little bit.
Oh, Laura said I did get it right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's exactly. She may not have said those exact words, but that's what she meant.
Okay. I have to talk to her about that, see what she exactly said.
Yeah. It was something really similar.
Press again, like I said, towards the green. Then we're going to go back and add the grays.
Okay, so here's our quilt block coming together. She's going to add the little gray triangles onto those little mini flying geese that she's making.
Okay. Now I'm going to press these because these are a little bit wrinkled.
I noticed that.
When you got little teeny tiny triangle points, it's hard to sew them when they're wrinkled.
Christine.
Yeah.
What background fabric did you use on your Highland cow?
In the kits? Or
A couple of different grays.
yeah.
A light gray?
Yeah.
Okay, so she used like a light gray, Jolie.
So again, I'm lining up the bottom and the corner, and then what I'm going to do, instead of sewing from this corner, I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to sew from this side, because then I can see exactly where that quarter inch is, so I can make sure that my point is nice and pointy, and then it just feeds into the machine better when you have more than just a teeny tiny little point.
Okay.
You want to do the manager special?
Oh, I could do that. Jolie, we will definitely do that for you. In fact, I'll just send Cindy a photo of it and she can see if she has it there, and we'll let you know when it's ready for pickup. Okay, so our manager special today is a Halloween table runner that is from Benetix. It is a complete kit, so it has the pattern, and here are all of the fabrics. Super cute fabrics. And this table runner, the retail price on it is $60, and I just have one available at $35. So if anybody is wanting that, let me know. So $35 includes the pattern, so you'd be able to make more, and all of the fabric. And this has a $60 value, and it is this really super cute table runner.
Okay. All right, so we've got all the pieces and parts except for the very center. So we're going to sew this 4-patch together. Then we're going to be able to sew these inner rows together. Then we can sew the big rows together.
That's a lot of pieces to create that inside center.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
But it goes together. Pretty cool.
And Linda Wilkie, that is manager special, is yours.
That's really very cute. Where were you hiding that?
It was actually from Comment Sold, but we
okay.
had one left from Comment Sold.
We've never seen it.
We never had them here on the sales floor to sell. So talking of Comment Sold, we do order special product. We order discounted product, closeout products from our vendors for our Comment Sold sales. So don't forget to tune in for those. We're pretty consistent doing them every other Friday. So every other Friday. We just did one last Friday. And so we will be doing it a week from Friday.
A week from tomorrow?
A week from tomorrow. Not tomorrow, a week from tomorrow.
Okay, so we've got our center 4-patch. Okay, so now we're going to sew this row together, and this row together to make our center section.
Okay.
Okay. This doesn't have as many pieces. Some of the centers do.
Really?
Yeah.
It would be. It would be the Friday before Labor Day.
And then I'm going to press the top and the bottom rows out towards the outer squares, the pink and red squares, and I'm going to press the center row in towards the 4 patch.
Okay. I'm rearranging her blocks for her. She's looked over. She's making sure I'm not moving them. I'm just tidying them up.
Okay.
Now we have less.
You don't need as much space.
Yes. What a cool baby quilt this would be. If you put like a blank square in there and did embroidery in it, that would be really cute.
That'd be really cute. You know how you could do that?
Mm-hmm.
Take off the seam allowance, multiply it times 3, add the seam allowance back on, and you have a 36-inch baby quilt.
No, I'm talking like make multiple of these blocks.
Okay.
Oh, Paula.
Well, I didn't know what you were saying. Yeah, you could make multiple of these blocks.
Yeah.
It would be really fun.
Love it.
Okay, so now we're going to sew the center together. Totally thought that's what you were saying.
No, I totally was not. We had somebody come in yesterday who was going to make a baby quilt, and it just reminded me of the one that she's using the new hedgehog die.
Oh, yeah,
and she's going to put the hedgehog applique on there. Wouldn't that be cute?
That would be super cute. And this would be a great way to frame that. For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I think I like that idea because the background gets filtered out into these points, so it's not just a square in the center.
Right.
It is a really pretty quilt, Pat. Are you stitching along with Paula on this one?
Okay. There we go.
I love it.
I do too.
I think I know what you're going to do next.
So you said that on that one you really liked the diagonals, and I think maybe do you think it was because the pink kind of went from like
it does
corner
when you look
corner to corner, and then
you can't do the red.
We can't do the red unless we see we should have planned that ahead of time. Okay, so now I have to figure out what I was doing here, but that's maybe why, but still.
Yeah, that might have been.
So you could, if you were really planning it, you could lay out your stuff so you have your pink triangles here and here and your red triangles here and here.
Yeah.
You could. Yeah. But we didn't plan it that way, so we're not doing it that way.
No, we're not.
Okay, so now we're going to sew the big rows together.
How'd it come out, Christine? Oh my gosh, it is so cute. It's really cute. Okay, we should have Christine show that. So Christine is working on a project that's to come, and she just finished it. Oh, I love it. And I love the pennant quilting that you put on there too.
Well, I didn't put it on there. It was in the design.
Oh, was it?
I didn't create it.
No, go with it, man. Go with it. Own it.
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
That is so cute.
Thanks.
Okay. We are almost done. And then after this, we only have 2 more seams. I love it when a project gets down to the last couple seams. And then at this point, you just need to press the seams opposites again. Probably I will press these out and the top and bottom rows in.
Okay.
Okay, we have time to probably go over and look at those fabrics again, huh?
Say that again?
Go look at those fabrics again.
Oh, yeah.
Down here, we got time. All right. Make sure we got everything where it goes. We got all of the triangle lines going this way. We want them all of the diagonal lines to go this way around the outside of the square.
Okay.
So if you don't, you've done something wrong, you need to go back and fix it.
Okay, so we'll wait for Paula to do her last 2 seams, and then we will take you over to those new fabrics we got in this today and to finish up over there. So Paula does teach on the Q16, yes. Woohoo, almost done.
Almost. This one actually went pretty fast.
Mm-hmm.
Just making sure everything's where it's supposed to be.
Looks like it is.
Yep. I sewed, when I originally made my quilt, I sewed a couple of my blocks like this, because this is kind of the standard where you make your star points. You got to make sure you have them going this way so you got your white. Yep. So just double check yourself.
Okay, so Paula's going to press her last 2 seams, and I'm going to take them over to the cutting table if you want to bring your block over when you are done.
Okay.
So this is, we only got 5 in. I don't know if I have more coming in and I just didn't get them yet, but I'm going to look it up because I really, really like this new fabric. It's really got a nice texture to it. It's got some shading in it, the light and the darker, and like the pink one has actually got a little bit of lavender in it too. So these are not a batik, they are a regular fabric. We do have them up on the website as a half-yard bundle for $29.99. Or you can leave a message here, but we've got number 1 is pink. Number 2 is citron.
It's a perfect Halloween green.
Oh yeah, wouldn't that be good for Halloween? Number 3 is teal. Number 4 is dark green. And number 5 is cherry. Okay.
Okay, here we are.
Oh, I love it.
Bada bing, bada boom. Number 9. We only have 3 left.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. Yes, we are. So if you have any questions or problems, just let me know.
Okay, sounds great.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us all
Thanks,
today, and we'll speak to you soon.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.